So today, because I'm laid off and I have nothing else to do, I went to the library and I got a library card and I actually walked there and back, so that was fun. But I ended up getting 10 books. And my plan is to read for the next 24 hours and read as many of these as I can. I did stick to smaller books and graphic novels, but we have a good variety going. So hopefully we can do that. So let's just go over some of the books that I got. The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. Very excited about this. I got Uzumaki by Junji Ito. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a manga horror that I've heard good things about. Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. Baby Teeth, which is like a horror by Zoje Stage. I found Stolen Air by Holly Black, which is the companion series to Cruel Prince that I've been wanting to read for such a long time. And then I got some random ones that I've like heard about, but like whatever. I got The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, which I've heard really good things, and it's in verse, so that should be really, really quick. When Among Crows by Veronica Roth, who wrote like the Divergent series. It's really short, it's new fantasy, I believe, so I'm excited to see what this is. Go Ask Alice by Anonymous, which is like a classic YA book from like the 80s or something about drugs, I'm pretty sure. It was originally published in 1967, so yeah, the 70s and 80s. Interested. Stolen, about a girl who gets stolen by Lucy Christopher. And Bloom by Kevin Panetta and Savannah Ginchiu. Another graphic novel. This is what I thought Heartstopper was for the longest time, because I had heard about this before Heartstopper. I know it is LGBTQ graphic novel about love, so I'm excited about this one. So for the next 24 hours, it is currently 11:48. I am going to be starting a timer right now. Can you see it? So 23:59:59, starting it. For the next 24 hours, I will be reading these books. What am I going to start with? That is such a good question. I want something that's going to not take a lot of time, but make me feel accomplished. So I think I'm going to start with The Poet X, because I've been hearing great things about this. And it's won many awards, and I'm excited to read it. Okay, so we currently have like 21 hours and 40 minutes left of the challenge, and I'm like this much through Poet X. I did go out with my mom. We went to the mall and walked around for like 15 minutes. We went and got food, that kind of stuff. I've been reading in the car, but obviously not my best for my reading. This should finish fast though. Like I said, it's in verse. So I'm just finishing this up. It's actually really, really good. This is about a girl, I think she's a sophomore in high school. She is growing up in Harlem, and it's about her twin brother being raised by like very religious Dominican parents, and them being completely different from each other, and her just kind of like figuring out high school and life through poetry. Even though she's very quiet, nobody really knows that she writes these poems except for her twin, and just her navigating high school and life in general. And it's really good so far, so very much enjoying this. We have 20 hours left. in this challenge, and I have one book read. I finished The Poet X, and I gave it like 4.75 out of 5. It was really good, maybe in a 5. Haven't decided, but it's really good. So gonna continue reading. Haven't decided. I think I'm gonna read this next. I don't know, maybe I'll read a longer book, get one of those out of the way. We shall see. Okay, we now have 16 hours left of the challenge. I've been reading Baby Teeth. This book is insane. I have like less than 100 pages left. Wild. It's basically about a woman and her 4-year-old daughter who is just insane, hates her mom, is trying to kill her, all this crazy stuff. Really good though. So, and then I'm gonna crack open a Mountain Dew. It is 7:38, so we're doing good, you know. Baja Blast, be one of the best. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish this book, and I'm gonna figure out what I want to do for the next book. Okay, I just finished this book. It is 9 o'clock. We have 14 hours and 45 minutes left of this challenge. Book 2 is done. This book was crazy. This book was insane. And the girl was 7. I thought she was 4 because she couldn't talk. She was 7. And it was a wild ride. I don't know what my rating is. Check my ratings at the end of the video because I don't know. But book number 2, done. Now, book number 3, I think I'm going to read one of the graphic novels. So get ready for that. I love these pictures. They're so pretty. Okay, it is officially 10 o'clock. We have 13 and a half hours left. And I've retreated to the bed, and I'm almost done with Bloom. It's so good so far. It definitely has like heart stopper vibes to it, so very much enjoying myself. I'm like literally tearing up at this book because it's about a boy who, well, a guy, a man, I think he's like college age, like after college. His parents want him to take over his bakery. He wants to pursue music. He just doesn't know what he wants to do. Nothing's really working out. Everything keeps getting like worse and worse. And there's a quote here, and it's his dad, and it just says, like, maybe just don't try to be what you think you should be. Be what you love. And it's just like, why is this book exactly how I feel? I feel like Billie Eilish. It's actually horrendous right now. It's so emotional for me, because it's been a very emotional week for me. That's why I'm doing this. So yeah, just wanted to check in. Okay, so I just finished it. It was so good. And there's a playlist, and I'm gonna keep it forever. Look at it. I love a good playlist. Also, they have like a chart for like other graphic novels to read, which I think is super duper cool. But yeah, so 3rd book done. Okay, so for my 4th book, I think I'm going to read another novel. I think I'm gonna read like full length, not graphic novel is what I mean. And I think I'm gonna do one of like the shorter YA books or maybe the fantasy. I haven't decided. You'll see what I grab. It is 11:30 and I am halfway through Go Ask Alice, and this book is so depressing. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's real depressing. Yeah, it's basically about a girl in the 60s who goes to a party and drinks a drink laced with LSD and then ends up addicted to drugs. And it's like definitely a 70s say no to drugs type book. It says that this is a real recording of somebody's diaries. I don't know how true that is. Very interesting. Definitely a different time. Definitely depressing and sad, but we shall see how the rest of this goes. So I'm looking rough, but I just finished Go Ask Alice. It is 12:40 and I have 11 hours and 11 minutes left of the challenge. So let's go get another book. Okay, I picked The Honeymooners because I needed something not depressing. It's such a sad, depressing book. Go Ask Alice. That was so dark and sad and dramatic. So, cute rom-com. I'm excited. This book is almost 400 pages, but like, there's not a ton of words on each page, and there's a lot of text conversation. So hopefully this goes by fast. We shall see. It's 12:40 right now, so let's see how this goes. It is 1:30 and I'm getting sleepy. I am 100 pages into The Honeymooners. It's cute, it's fun. It reminds me of The Proposal, which is my favorite movie with Sandy B, my homegirl, and Ryan Reynolds. So I'm enjoying it. Oh, lost my page. But I'm getting sleepy. And I think I'm only gonna make it to like 2, and then I'm gonna sleep for maybe a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how we go. I haven't done an all-nighter since high school, so it's been like 8 years, more than that. When was I in high school? I graduated high school in 2015, many moons ago. So let's keep reading this fun book. Good morning. It is 7:14 and we have 4.5 hours left of this challenge. I did sleep until like 6, and then I started When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. It's a new release. She wrote the Divergent series, and it's a very short fantasy book, and I am 70 pages in, almost halfway, and it's interesting. I've never read a short fantasy book like that. Last night I did get this far into The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and I was enjoying it. I was just like, I have so much left of this book. I want to get as many books done as I can. Let me go for a shorter one. So I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna read Uzumaki, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, just finished the 5th book, When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. Honestly, really interesting, and for such a short fantasy book, I thought it was done pretty well. So pretty interesting. It was like 160 pages of fantasy. Never really read anything like that, so very interesting. Next, like I said, Uzumaki, a manga, horror manga by Junji Ito, and it is about like swirls that like destroy a city or something. Don't know, but I'm excited. Okay, I just finished it. I'm exhausted. I have an hour left. And I don't know what I'm gonna read. I think I'm just gonna keep going with The Honeymooners. And see, this was very disturbing. It was good, but it was graphic and disturbing and long. So, there's that. Okay, it's 11:49. This challenge is officially over. It was 24 hours, 7.5 books. So not too bad. It wasn't 10, these 3. So I'm pretty impressed with myself. So we started off with reading The Poet X. I gave this a 4.75 out of 5. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then I read Baby Teeth by J. Stage, which I gave 4.25 out of 5. It was pretty good. I did really like it. Really interesting, like psychological, creepy book. Then I read Bloom, graphic novel by Kevin Panetta and Savannah Ginchua, and this was super good. I think I'm gonna give it also 4.2. It was really good. I do like Heartstopper more though, but still really cute. Then I read Go Ask Alice by Anonymous, which was good. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.75, just because at its time I could see why it was groundbreaking and shocking and all of these things. I feel like I've read more shocking, and also doing research into this book, I don't know, it was really depressing and it made me feel things, but that's it. My dog likes to bark at nothing. Then I finished When Among Crows by Veronica Roth, which was different. It's like the shortest fantasy novel I've ever read, by the woman who wrote Insurgent and Divergent and Allegiant, which are pretty thick books. I think she did a good job for the pages. Like, I didn't feel like it was super rushed. Did a lot happen? No, but there was good character development and good characters. I don't know. I was kind of impressed with this, so I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And then I got halfway-ish through The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. This is going pretty good. I enjoy it. It's a very fun little rom-com, but I did not finish, so I can't really tell you how I feel about it. So 6.5, almost 7 books in 24 hours. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm tired. Oh, just kidding. That wasn't all of them. Before the half of the book I read, I also read, this is upside down. I said it before, I think, properly, by Junji Ito. And, Junji Ito, however you pronounce his name, which is a horror manga, and it was really disturbing and really intense, and it felt a little too long, but it was still like a 4 out of 5. So some really good books, honestly. I enjoyed my time. It was a really good 24 hours. I am tired, but I do want to do this again. So that's really exciting. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day.